beautiful family members. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting from Down Beach Limbe, precisely the area where they sell dry fish and crayfish, and there happens to be an Okada park by it, or motorcycle park. So this is where you want to go to start the journey of today. So today my friend had never visited a slave trade site in Bimbia, and I was like, okay, let's go there together. So we got to the area where they sell dry fish to get a bike to Bimbia. I have been there before. I was there a couple of years ago, about 3 years ago. So I was like, okay, it doesn't hurt to go there again. Mind you, I knew the road, but once we started taking this road, I was like, this is not familiar. This is not the road I used the last time I was going to the place. And the bike guy told me, oh, that road, they no longer use that road. This is the new road they use because that road is bad, as in it is terrible. Mind you, 3 years ago when I went there, it was not motorable, as in cars could not get there. You could only use bikes. So for him to tell me that it's bad and this is the better road, as in bikes don't even use that other road, I was like, how bad can it be? Because even this road, my God, my heart kept on pounding. I kept on saying, please drop me, let me move, because I don't want to hear stories that touch. Because the way the road is sliding and the way he's struggling to gain stability, I'm like, I said I want to go and visit a place. I did not say I want to come and fall down inside the mud. And then my heart starts making I don't know why Cameroon tourism has decided to neglect this particular tourism site. They do not improve anything at the place and talk less of improving the road. Fam, can you see this road? This is the better version of the road though. This is the better version they are talking about. So I can imagine how the other road is terrible. At this point I was like, no, drop me, I beg, drop me, I cannot come and kill myself. So he put us down and I had to move on foot to get past this place, because look at, see how people are struggling. It was so funny, but I mean, it's part of the experience, it's part of the adventure. All of it put together gives you an amazing experience and an amazing adventure, right? If you want to visit this place, I'll advise you to come prepared. Come prepared for the roads, as in anything, expect anything on the roads, because I do not know why their roads are permanently wet. I don't know. Rain falls, rain does not fall. It's always a struggle to get there. So put on your sport shoes, put on trousers. I mean, come smart, come very, very smart, because that outfit is going to come in handy when you have to get down and move on your feet to get to the destination. But we did not entirely trek from here to the destination. After he passed this place, we moved for a bit and then we hopped on the bike again and continued the journey. And where I felt like, it's too scary, I'm not sure, like, I will tell him to drop me again, and then I will move. When we pass the place, I get back on the bike, just like that, until we finally got to our destination. Because see how slippery these roads are. Imagine you now falling on muddy soil. I mean, it just spoiled my mood. I was already looking dirty because the bike splashed mud on us while it was trying to get off a particular area. But I just did not want it to look worse. I mean, I should look dirty, but not too dirty. Like, it's tourism I want to do. I did not come for a dirty fair. So I just did not want to take the risk of falling in this kind of environment, and my entire body is muddy. So feel free, do what you want to do. If you want to take the risk to stay on the bike till they get past all of this area, you're free. But there are particular areas where the bike rider will actually tell you guys to get down for him to get past the area. But some other areas, I was just the one who was being overly cautious and telling him to drop me. Apparently they are the ones who even formed this new road. It's not like it was cleared out for them. If Cameroon government can concentrate just a little bit on their tourism sector, they will make so much money from it. Because the last time I visited this place, the number of messages I got from people who were interested in visiting this place, family members, you will not believe it, and all of them seem to have the same concern. One of their main concerns was, is the road motorable? Could they drive, like once they come to Limbe, to come and enjoy or eat roasted fish fish in Down Beach, could they like use their cars to drive up to the site? And I'm like, nope, 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 nope. Your car will not even go halfway. You have to pack it down at Down Beach and get a bike to get you to the site. And it's always disappointing to them because I mean they just want to get there in comfort. I totally understand them. So Cameroon tourism, you all should get into business. We finally reached the site. From the entrance, the state of the gate looked worse compared to the last time I came here. The last time I came here, I mean, it wasn't looking all so fancy, but it was upright. This time around, it has fallen. It's looking dilapidated. I'm just like, I'm going to insert some pictures so you guys can see the last time I came here. You still have this signboard here, and I'm just like, okay, let's enter. Let's enter first. Shout out to Virtue Grace, who happens to be a Nigerian YouTuber. She's the one who made me visit this place the first time she came to Cameroon, and I had to take her around Limbe. That was when Cameroon was hosting the AFCON, so she came during that season, and then she needed somebody to take her around. I'm so grateful she made me visit this place because I don't know, for some funny reason, when something is in your town, you just have low enthusiasm to visit the place. But this is just like the history of the Bimbia people. This place served as a slave port where thousands of slaves were being kept here until the ships coming from Europe and America came to carry them away for slavery. Walking into this place gives you George of the Jungle forest vibes. You'll find lots of bamboo trees in here. This place is so big and vast, so prepare yourself to do quite some walking. To get to the shore where the big ships usually anchor, you will have to do a lot of movement to get there and then to get back out of the place. So come prepared because you're going to do some real good spots. During the pre-colonial period, the first Europeans who arrived at the coast of West Africa landed in Bimbia inclusive, where they came in search of slaves and goods. People from all over Cameroon were captured in this place and sold as slaves. Now, here was the trick. People left their home origins in search for greener pastures. Now, they put word out that there were jobs available here for people to come do. So, a lot of people left their hometowns to come and better their lives and subsequently were being caught and sold as slaves to the whites. Now, he was just showing me a squirrel on a tree. This place is so quiet. Let me even stop so you guys can get the sound.
Careful.
Moving forward on this board, it just has a couple of ethnic groups for some of the slaves that were being captured in here. So if we're going to go close, we're going to see some of these ethnic groups. On this board, you're going to see ethnic groups like Douala on my right hand side, the column on my right hand side. You're going to see it like Bayangi, Bakosi, Bakweri, Gembum, Womb, Widikum, Bafo, like just a couple of ethnic groups. And beneath it, you have some of the things that were being exchanged for the slaves. You have guns, gunpowder, sugar, iron, rice, salt, cutlass, mirrors, and a whole lot of other things. You could pause that particular area to see all the things that were being exchanged for slaves. Now, this area was the oil mill area. They used some of the slaves as laborers in their plantations, and they produced oil, palm oil, that the Europeans transported to their countries. And this broken pipe here was one of the pipes that was being used to transport the oil. Moving out of this place, you're going to see some bricks that have some writings on it. These bricks were being put into the ships that left Europe and America, coming down here to collect slaves. This was to give the ship balance, just so it's not so empty. So once they got here, they will offload the bricks and then fill it with human beings. This was also used as a means to measure the weight of one slave. We're going to see that subsequently in the course of this video. As you move in here, be keen enough to look on the floor because you're going to see some pillar posters with some writings on it which help give you understanding of the area. First warehouse station for the enslaved with enslavers upstairs. So apparently this was upstairs and downstairs. This is in French. Apparently, so all these have pillars. They're buildings. Right? This other area was where stubborn slaves were being kept, and it also had the door of no return. Now once you get in here, you see these pillars and you see some lines on it. I was just trying to mimic how they tied the slaves. So slaves were being tied here, stubborn slaves. They will tie you in this manner, your hands and on your neck across the pillar. This right here is the first door of no return. The smaller ship will come right to this area to come and pick up slaves. Now slaves were being tricked to pass through this door, and once you get out of this door, you're being put into the smaller ship which takes you away. So this is called the first door of no return, because as you leave, you're not coming back, you're going to the white man's country. Now he was just trying to show you the lines and to re-emphasize how they were being tied. Chains were being placed around their necks and on their hands. That's why you have those lines on the pillars, because they were being tied there for up to 3 years, even for very stubborn slaves. The thought around this area is just so sickening, because I personally, I do not like when my hands are being bound. It's such an uncomfortable position for me. Maybe it's because I'm such a creative and I do a lot of things with my hand. I mean, I'm a baker. It's such an uncomfortable position, truly. Open air market of the enslaved, weighing and inspection station.
This is how you're being stand, and your hands are chained like this, and your neck is being chained. If you want to do anything to attack the person in front, this man behind will pull your hands. If you want to turn, this man here will obviously draw your neck so that you will not, there's no means for you to like attack anybody. So this is a measure weight station.
How they weigh them?
This is how you are being tied. Your legs are like this. You tie your hands. There's person who is pulling your hands behind, and there's person who will drag chain on your neck.
What are they weighing here?
It has some things that I'm sure there was something that they put here for your weight to be measured. So for that one, I don't know. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And they usually used to mark with these bricks. Like from here, they will know your weight from these bricks.
Okay.
Because back then there was no books now.
Yeah.
So
It's from here they will know your weight.
yes, they will know now how many bricks they will remove from ship for you to get your weight to fill from the ship, yes.
This is their feeding place.
Feeding and yes. Feeding station and water. If you see this chain, that's another one. If you look, you will see the line. Your legs are being chained here, chained like this, and your hands are being chained. So you are eating here like this. They bring water, and back then they was using by feet, because white man believe we are animals, not humans.
So they were giving them which feet?
The feed that they usually used to feed pigs for now.
Hey!
So that was what they was using to feed people. Yes, they would throw you, eat like this, and they throw water. You also use your mouth and drink.
I cannot even wrap my head around the fact that human beings ate pig feed. Pig feed. Oh my God, our ancestors really, really suffered, because what? This is so sad.
There's a beautiful one. This place was for baby slaves. This one was for baby slave. Here, the white say they cannot live together with the blacks, so the blacks stay down while them stay up, and the other part up was church.
For the white?
For the white, so they said they don't have anything to do with the blacks, so the blacks stay down while they stay up. And here was the major place where the slave was like crossbreed. They select the weaker ones and the one that has strength. The one that has strength, they will also select the ladies, so they will do crossbreed so that they will have more slaves, and this way they was keeping the children here.
Okay, when they give birth?
Yes, the children will be living here while the parents.
Okay, so the parents are here, the pregnant ones, when they crossbreed you, you get pregnant, you give birth, they now move the children behind here.
And the way here was a weighing, there's another weighing station.
Another weighing station. I will not go there. What he was trying to explain there was that that was where the newborn babies were being weighed. If your child was termed healthy and passed the weighing test, was being kept aside to grow as a slave. If the child did not pass the weighing test, maybe was underweight, the child was being given back to you as a rejected slave, back to the parents. That's the second door of no return. These pillars were also tying people there.
No, it was not first pillar that people were getting inside. This one was not. Most people that were being taken out of these doors, it's like when they said, like, you can come and like when you are living here, they said you have a choice, either to stay here without your family, or you go. They will, if they take you, they will bring you back and you will see your family. So when you are going here, like they are like tricking you, so that you should just go. So this is the second door of no return. We are going here.
So when they tell you that when you pass here, you will not see your family, or you will see your family.
If you don't pass here, you will not. Yes, okay. If you don't pass here, you will not see your family. So you'll be forced now to go
to see your family.
To see your family
and
while going.
In the ship.
Yes, and while
okay. A massive shout out to our tour guide for today, fam. This guy tried for us. He's not the official tour guide of this area. We kept on calling the official tour guide and he kept us waiting for hours, and our bike rider decided to step in for him. I mean, he's just a son of the soil who knows the story so well. I'm just so grateful that we had him in our corner to help us out, because if he was not there, fam, if he was not there, please tell him thank you. Children warehouse with door of no return. Okay, so that's where the big ship was anchoring. Once you leave that door, you go straight to the ship. Moving forward on this board, it has some of the names of the ships that came to pick up slaves from this area, and equally some of the names of the nationalities of the people that bought slaves from this area. So you can see Britain, Netherlands, Portugal, Brazil, Spain, and all of that. Moving forward, we're going close to the shore where the smaller ship usually anchors, and then you can see where the big ship would anchor, which was called the Nico Island.
See how this place is now? Like there are stones here, there are stones here, there are not stones here.
Yes,
so they forced the slaves to remove all these stones so that small boat can come and land here. Yes, so that issue. That's a Nico Island. When the big ship leave Europe, it will come and anchor in that island. They will send a small boat now. It will pass through this passage, take the slave, go with it and carry them to Nico Island. From there, you are being gone to Europe. That's a Nico Island.
Before the crisis, there was a time when people had access to go to the Nico Island. There was a small boat here for that purpose, where tourists could get into the boat and you take you to the Nico Island so you could see things for yourself, and it cost a particular fee. But since the crisis, that had to stop, so you don't have access to going to the island. Oh, slave trade. They say it has ended, but has it really ended? They say Africans are now free to do what they want. Are we really free? Oh, yes, physical slave trade has ended. But are we free mentally and spiritually?